Bedford, Pennsylvania. The sun just went up. It's a small truck stop called Get Go from Giant Eagle, and there's a McDonald's inside, free coffee, and it's a very tiny truck stop. I checked it. I did my research before in Google Maps, and it showed like 10 spots. And when I came in, this spot was the only one left. See, I'm like the second from the end. And the guy parked next to me over here he drove in, and his trailer sat at an angle. Like the end of his driver and trailer was closer this way. And I parked it. I went in and I said, because you know, how do you get out? Because if he starts driving, he's gonna hit me, you know. No, if he drives in a straight line, he would not hit me. But I saw he was a reefer, and these guys leave at all times of the day, you know. And so I went in to talk to the guy. I said, you want me to watch your trailer? Like, when are you leaving? And the guy says, oh, I'm waiting for the other guy. We're switching trailers. That's what they, you know, sometimes do. Like, the other guy brings another reefer, this guy. So he was just waiting for another driver, Swift. And so he started backing. He backed and left, and the other buddy came and they switched trailers. But and the thing is, that's the entrance over there, and everything is damaged on the right, on the ground, because it's so tight in here. And my destination is like 2 miles this way. Like, there's I-76 over there, but I don't like the bridge over there. It's like, says 13.6, but it looks very low. And then there's a bunch of see, that's me. Bunch of small streets. Yeah, that's where I have to go. See? Like, I'm here now, so I have to go on that road. It goes under I-76, and then it does this. See, and I really don't like this. I look at these little roads here, and it's all some kind of lanes, and it goes over the river. And that's my spot in here, where the better road, even maybe 2 miles longer, would be to go back on this 99 or 220 and go like this. Well, I made it out of the truck stop, but another surprise of the day is my check engine light is on. Beautiful. You can always count on Mac engineers to provide some, you know, something unexpected. Okay, somewhere here is my exit.
In 600 meters, take the US 30 West exit toward Greensburg.
30 east. No, I need 30 west, I think. Yeah. 30 west, this one. 30 west. And this town of Bedford, it just maybe 20 minutes west of Breezewood, where they have a big TA.
US 30 west for 2 kilometers.
They have a big TA in there, but over here there's nothing.
Right onto Friendship Road, then you'll arrive at your destination.
Alright, so I guess it's somewhere here. This is Friendship Road. See this? And all scratches there. So it's a good thing that I raised my trailer. Boy, this is like really... sounds. So now I just have to find my, somewhere here. I'm back at the same truck stop, and this time I drove in. Because it's very difficult to get out of here. And as you saw, the forklift took the pieces by the bottom there, and they hooked up the chains on the top. And I just ran inside, got some coffee, and confirmed with dispatch that my load is still there. So I'm going to Ritchie Brothers, and I cannot decide which one I want. That's what I got from my local Walmart in Canada. So these are as good as these overpriced ones that you buy at the I used to buy at a Pilot, but these are much cheaper. And I got 2 flavors. This is just like the Pilot one, and this one is a bit too fatty. 6 grams of fat versus what is it, 8? Yeah, wow, this one even has more fat than this. Huh. But I kind of like this one. So the destination is programmed, but it's 20 minutes to 11. I'm not sure how long they open. Oh, and it's already very hot inside. 34 Celsius, but I don't think that's true. That's like 90 F. It's just because the sun hits this way. Yeah, so 486 kilometers, so roughly it's, you know, 5 times, so it's 300 miles. That's a bit too far, so I probably won't make it. I won't make it till they close. Yeah, and the plan is, see, I'm here at 99 Bedford, so I have to go on the toll highway. There's no other way unless I want to go on 30. And go south of Pittsburgh into Ohio, past Cambridge, Ohio, which is interesting. And then my destination is just west of Columbus. Well, I made it out of the truck stop, so now I need 70 west, Pittsburgh. Yeah, this one. And east you have to go over there. I hope this check engine light is nothing serious. Usually it happened to me before. A couple of times it's just some emission stuff, and all they do is just clean it up, you know, clean up the error code. But one time I did have a relatively big repair, right, when they had to replace that dozer, like a little thing that decides how much depth to sprinkle in the exhaust. Crazy weather. This is Ohio, I-70. Terrible rain. Very difficult to see anything. Other news, that innocuous check engine light that so many drivers are used to actually turned into something serious. I just left a Pilot truck stop here. Where am I? It's somewhere in Ohio, right? And all of a sudden I turn the key and I see a evil message: SCR system failure. Engine will derate, and then small then sign, 60 minutes. Never happened before, first time. So 2015 truck, 2.5 years old, and I called my dealer. Like I said, what do I do? Will it really derate? And they say, yeah, but it will only derate if you shut off the engine. He says basically there's a timer, once that fault occurred, the computer starts the timer and it's gonna derate. He says you're gonna lose power. I said I'm supposed to pick up a 72 or 75,000 pound excavator tomorrow. Do you think I will be able to drive with this thing? So you guys fix it when I'm back. And he says, yeah, you're gonna lose a little bit of power. The truck will feel sluggish. And I said, well, it's a Mac, so that the call I made to the Columbus, Ohio Mac dealer was at 2:41 p.m., 20 minutes to 3. Time now is 10 to 4, and I did not have a single occurrence or reoccurrence of that ominous SCR system failure. You know, the message, but it did appear right after fueling, and it was raining very bad, so I'm just thinking maybe I got some water in the tank, even though I was putting a glove around the neck trying to protect it, or maybe I just got bad DEF. Anyway, I called the Mac dealer again and I said, when you have this serious SCR or DPF system failure, like how often do you see that message? And the guy was not sure, but he said he was thinking like 5-10 minutes max. And I said, like, how come it disappeared? It happened 3 times in the first 10 minutes, and now it's been over an hour. I don't see it. Does it mean it's went away? And he said, well, I still would go to the dealer and let them scan the faults, because the check engine light is still on. But I'm driving 60 miles an hour, trying to get to the dealer as fast as possible, because maybe the guy I talked to will still be there, a Scott. And plus, you know, like usually dealers are very busy, and I was surprised that the guy said, oh yeah, bring the truck in, we'll take a look. And the very long super long day ends at a hotel room in Columbus, Ohio, of all places. I'm somewhere near the airport, took an Uber to get here, and no, that's not my truck. But basically, and I feel very tired and very sad, you know. And I brought the truck to the dealer, and the dealer then called me on the public address system. I was in the driver's lounge, and they said, what surprised me was they said, please, Sergey, please come in for a quote. For a quote, you know. And I go in there, and the guy says, your DEF pump needs replacement. And he says the DEF pump started leaking, and the DEF liquid also damaged the harness, some, you know, wires. So you need the pump and the harness. And I'm thinking, okay, how bad can the pump be, right? But this is part of the emissions system that we truckers have to support, and of course it's overpriced. It's like, you know, insurance. Your rate when you fix your tooth, the insurance rate is always higher when you pay than when you pay cash. You know that? And they always ask you, do you have insurance, or are you paying cash? If you pay cash, they give you a discount. So here it's kind of like that, except that everything connected with emissions, and because drivers pay for that, it's like sky high. So the pump is, you guys are sitting down, right? 1500 US dollars. And to me, that's like, was really kind of like a blow, because, you know, it's a 2.5-year-old truck, right? And the pump, then they give you some credit for the core, for the old pump, but they need the harness, and the labor rate is $148 an hour. So basically, $3,100 US or 4,000 Canadian. And basically I didn't have it, so I started scrambling, you know. I didn't expect, this is the last thing I expected to spend $4,000, and I called my dealer in Canada. I said, what's your price on this pump? Is it maybe cheaper? They said no, it's like 2,200 Canadian versus 1,500 US, which is the same. But they said, yeah, you can disconnect the speed sensor on the transmission, then it's not gonna derate you, but it's 500 miles and I'm supposed to pick up a heavy excavator tomorrow, you know, so they said you really can cause you know, damage to the emission system. Like you can plug in your DPF filter, which is a few $1,000s. So basically I called my boss and said, can you give me an advance against my coming paycheck, you know. But that's where all the money goes, you know. Like sometimes you make great money, but then it all goes back into the truck and the trailer and the monthly payments and the bills. But they also found, it was supposed to be ready now before midnight. They open till midnight, this Mac dealer. And then they call me and they say they found one of the hoses in this system, in the emission system, was totally rusted out. And probably that's what damaged the pump. You know, there was all this rust and debris flying into the pump. The pump broke down, leaked coolant into the harness. $3,000. Oh boy. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.